Hey, good morning, my sweet friends. Come on in and say good morning.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. We're waiting for
Hello.
people to join right now. Come on in and say happy sweet 16 to this girl. This girl is taller than me. Look at
I am not.
16.
If I am taller than you, I'm only like a tiny bit.
16 years old. Stop it. It's not fair.
Also, please excuse my hair. I came out to brush it.
Woo.
So, yeah, please excuse my
You're
hair.
excused. No worries. If you're watching,
Hey.
say hey so we know you're there. Hey, Meredith. I'm going to show y'all just how easy it can be to make a healthy breakfast when you're traveling. It doesn't have to be that hard. I know there's more people watching. I can see the numbers going up. Hey, Kay. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Cindy. Good morning, sweet friends. Hay is for horses, which is why I'm not having hay.
They won't read it because they don't know how.
Okay, well, there. All right, so we are in. Thanks, Kayla. Kayla says happy birthday. Hey, Brandy. We are in the Home to Suites by Hilton, which let me just tell you, I will stay in this any town I go to if there is a Home to Suites. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Home to Suites. Home to.
Like home number 2.
Home number 2. Anywhere I go, this is the hotel I'm staying in if there's one there, because it's usually more affordable than other hotels and it's friggin' beautiful. Okay. I've got a full size fridge. Look, well, like almost full size. Look how big. Huge fridge. I've got a microwave, dishes. I've got everything. I even have a baking pot. I can see you, Elizabeth. I have a full size dishwasher. I mean, this is a beautiful room. I have a goal today, okay? I am trying to get back to really tightening up my journey. Because listen, KJ's been in crossover land a lot and I'm paying the price. I am paying the price. I can feel it. I don't feel great. And I need to get back to really tightening up the room. The room. I'm reading your message. That's weird. I'm trying to really tighten up my journey, okay? And for me, that means I'm not going to go down to the hotel breakfast and I could have eggs down there. They probably have a little questionable ingredients. I could have boiled eggs. I don't know what they have for protein. I could have oatmeal. I don't want it. I don't want oatmeal. So what I would end up doing is having oatmeal and eggs. I need to tighten things up real good, okay? So I brought, look at this Southern girl back there. Look at her. Look at her. She's back there going like this. Look at my hair. Look at my hair.
Yeah,
Yee friggin' ha.
I finally got my first cowgirl hat. A real one, too. Like a real one.
All right.
It matches this outfit.
It does. You look fab. I don't know. It's in one of those bags. All right. So I brought breakfast with me. It's going to take me 2 minutes. And listen, it's not hard to travel with a blender. Look at this blender. Do you see how little this is? It fit right in my bag. I just threw it right in my bag. Here's my breakfast. Fat stripping frappa. The whole thing's right there. Okay, what does a fat stripping frappa call for? It calls for whey protein. I've got Creamy Dreamy. It calls for sweetener. It calls for cocoa powder. It calls for salt. And it calls for glucose, ice, and liquid. It calls for half a cup of water, half a cup of almond milk. I put a teaspoon of Joy almond cream in here. That's what's stuck to the side of the bag a little bit. It's a teaspoon of Joy. But I could have done a teaspoon of Joy oat milk because once I add water, it becomes almond milk. So I don't need to make almond milk before I put it in here. I've got the almond milk stuff right here. I could have done the oat milk. That's it. That's all my fat stripping frappa stuff right here in this bag. I can also just totally ditch the almond milk if I wanted to and left that completely out. The only reason I did put it in there is because I want a teaspoon of fat in my breakfast. All right, there's my fat stripping frappa ingredients. Throw that in the trash. The people are going to come in and see an empty bag of white powder and report me to the. All right, here's my liquid. Cup of coffee out of the coffee machine. That's what I'm adding for liquid. Here's my ice. This is not going to be as big as if I'm making it at home, but it's going to be all I need. And it might take a couple of blends, and that's okay. But look how easy this blender is. I got powder stuck to the bottom. There. It's not gigantic like the one at home, but that's okay. I don't need that. And if I want to thin this out a little, because I ran out of space, I can, and I'm going to add a little bit of water. Give me a little bit extra. I'm gonna drink it right out of this. And if I was leaving the hotel, I just wouldn't wash it. I'll wash it before I go, but it's actually really, really good with that coffee. Seriously, it's not that hard, is it, to travel? You can't be like, oh my God, I'm just going to eat crossovers the whole time because I'm traveling. That's an excuse. So I've decided that I'm going to start, listen, at church this week, they talked about making a commitment to something. And it's so easy to fall into compromise when compromise is always easier. It's always easier to compromise and have the barely on plan stuff downstairs, or stop at McDonald's and get a bunless breakfast that you know has got tons and tons of junk in it, that even though it is technically an on plan egg and you're not getting any healthy veggies, or the protein is this fatty bunless burger, it's not the end of the world once in a while. It's okay once in a while, but living that way all the time is proving not good for me. And I've done that a lot since we moved. There are better options that are just as easy. I don't need to compromise my health. I'm committed, so I'm not going to fall into the easy compromise anymore. This is all it took, this easy blender. Easy little blender. Get yourself one of these on the Amma and make yourself a fat stripping frappa. There. See how easy that was? All right, I gotta go. Miss Marin wants to go down and get some breakfast, and we gotta pack our bags and get ready to go to the old spa. All right, guys. I love you. Have a great breakfast, and I will see you back. That is the quickest breakfast I've ever made. And there's a toaster in this room. I could have made toast and kept you all for an hour and a half, but I chose not to. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye. Say bye, Marin.